begin to gather all the aspects of yourself here into this moment, in this space, in this time. Allowing your heart and your mind, your spirit and your body to open to the practice that will unfold before you as a journey of inquiry, of exploration, and discovery. And as we always do with our Wednesday wellness classes, we have a theme riding on the energetics with the full moon in tandem with still midstream of spring. And this full moon was a super pink moon, and it represents all the beautiful flowers and trees and growth in nature that is blossoming before our very eyes. So let's remind ourselves to be grateful for this growth, for this abundance, for this rebirth, for this rejuvenation, for this very creative time, seasonally speaking. And take in a few deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And as you inhale, see if you can also expand the inhale to include all that vitality and life and vibrancy of nature, the spring all around you, coming in and nourishing, revitalizing, rejuvenating you. And on the exhale, spreading out through your whole body and being and clearing you. So for the season of spring, today, we'll talk about it in terms of elements, directions, kind of in an indigenous framework. The spring is the east. And this is where the sun rises, right? Where the ability to have life on the planet is represented in the rotation of the sun. And in the east, the sun rises. And the element for the season is air. It kind of makes sense. Windy March, windy April, and air. Air is a very expansive element. It's everywhere except in outer space. And even then, just because this human organic form can't breathe whatever outer space is comprised of, doesn't mean it isn't air. So air, like space, is vast. And the winds can blow hard or soft. They can be fast or slow. They can be soothing or devastating. And so when we start to think about the elements in this respect, we can begin to glean from them these qualities and capacities to perhaps have understanding or depth of knowing, or be delighted by it. I know for myself, the depth and breadth of these kinds of contemplations through any contemplative practice, not just yoga, is immense and enchanting and delightful. And so some of the properties associated with spring and the element air, and the direction is east. That's where we're born. That's where souls come onto the planet. It's the mind. It's the thinking mind. And the mind, and in the koshas, this is the pranamaya kosha in yoga philosophy. The breath, the air, the vital life force energy. And it represents new beginnings, birth, adventure, vulnerability, risk, the sunrise, ignition, igniting our dreams, planting our seeds in the garden of our minds and spirit and life. Potential, visions and dreams, explorations, daydreaming and wandering. And we get that way. We get kind of daydreaming in the spring. The lightness starts to show in how we feel and act And might get too airy and too spacey sometimes, right? So in this season, we honor origin or beginnings and birth. It is a blessing to be alive today, given the long journey through humankind's primitive beginnings to the present. It is a miracle that we are here. Help us to remember the value of our presence at this moment in time. Rewind the lost tapes of our cellular memories, connect to our humble beginnings with awe. Lead us back to the time when we operated with our senses, in tandem, in connection with nature. Help us find our way without gadgetry and excess noise. We are grateful to hear the messages that we might receive. Sharpen our skills so that we may hear with our eyes and see with our ears. Help us with our night vision for moving through darkness and difficult times with courage. Spread our toes fully open to receive the energy of earth through our souls. Teach us to honor how the moon illuminates the path of the night creature and the ancient questers and fire makers and seekers, the seers of stars and the record keepers, the medicine men and women of times long past. Help us feel the warm history of these ancestors, allowing it to inform us about our ways today. Put us on a good path and teach us how to walk in strength and beauty again. Allow us to love the darkness that always comes after, that always alternates with the light. Wrap it around our shoulders, hunker down at the fire with it, and honor the wisdom that comes from time spent in the dark, in the cave of the mind, in meditation, and also as we walk through the challenges and difficulties of our life journey. Give us a cauldron to stir and the years and patience to wait for a good brew, a good recipe to emerge. Help us trust that it'll all make sense in the end. So just letting the breath be gentle, soft, natural, smooth, and steady. And let's start with a face massage, honoring being gentle with ourselves in the full moon window. So let's start with the first flange of the thumb and sweep across from the center of the forehead to the temples. We'll go through a few of these energy exercises. And then when you feel satisfied, go down on either side of the nose and sweep across the cheekbones. And when you feel satisfied there, take the heels of your hand and sweep across from the middle of the chin along the jawline and kind of whirl over the jaw joint. And the next position is with the thumb pad sweeping across the upper eye socket rim from the inner to the outer corner. And the same process over the lower eye socket rim with the pointer finger pad. Just a nice massage, giving enough pressure to massage and stimulate. And then just shake the hands out and let them rest in a comfortable position, one on your belly, one over your heart. And feel underneath the hands, the one over your heart, kind of cradling the heart, center of the chest, and the belly and the hand over the belly, over the navel, over the dantian. In some of the Eastern martial art practices, this is considered the center of the life force energy center here. And it is the solar sacral plexus where a lot of fire and water circulate in the chakra model. That's the relationship area and your center of power. Of course, in our physical body, right, it's the reproductive, excretory organs, and the digestive organs. So connecting to these two centers, this solar womb power area and this heart power area, heart love power area. And connect with these qualities within your own being, within your own body, always with a yoga lens, looking through all the aspects of our being, physical to feeling emotional self, to our intellectual cognitive self, our mental self, to our subtle self, the energy body, the chakras and the meridians and the prana, to our psycho-spiritual self, to our soul self. We are all these layers all the time. And as you connect to this heart love center and the solar power center, circulate the energy on the exhale through your whole body. Inhaling, gathering the energy of the solar and heart area. On the exhale, sending it out to all these layers of yourself, to your physical self, from the bones, to the muscles, ligaments, tendons, the organs, the blood, the lymph, hair, skin, nails. And then also doing the same process with your feelings and emotions. And during the full moon time, the feelings and emotions can get very, very powerful. So we'll spend a few extra breaths, inhaling to the heart and the solar core power area, and exhaling to our feeling and emotional body, ourself, whatever it is, however it is, allowing it to be drenched and basked and pulsate and soothing, harmonizing energy, clearing out any agitation, any anxiety, fear, and worry, harmonizing and balancing our feelings and emotions. And then do the same thing to your brain and your mind, your mental, cognitive, intellectual thinking self. Inhaling to your heart and solar power area. Exhaling, sending now this wonderful, soothing, nourishing energy to your mind, to that aspect of yourself. Cleansing, purifying, harmonizing your thoughts, your thinking, calming the thinking down, creating clarity, sharpening your intellectual and mental capacities. And then do the same thing now with your energy body on the exhale, receiving whatever it needs that's nourishing, all your chakras and all the meridians and marmas and acupuncture points, all the way out to your aura. Sending nourishing, harmonizing, balancing energies and vibrations to your energy body. And then feeling the breath at the tip of the nostrils, and feel the inhale come in, and it goes up in an orbit to the middle of the forehead on the inhale, and on the exhale, from the middle of the forehead to the tip of the nostrils. Now connecting with this third eye and crown chakra area for a few breaths. We'll do a brief practice. Connecting with our spirit aspect. And on your next inhale, imagine from your star chakra about a foot or so above your head, you inhale down through the crown, through the roof of the mouth, through the throat, to the heart. to the belly, to the sacral plexus, to the pelvic floor. And then on the exhale, we retrace that journey from the pelvic floor through the sacral plexus, solar plexus, heart, throat, the roof of the mouth, third eye, or top of the crown of the head, out to your star chakra. It's called many things in many traditions. I like to call it the star chakra. This is your high self, your oversoul. It is the aspect of yourself that is observing from a very high vibratory place. And it is also where the original blueprint of you resides, your soul signature here. So drawing it in on the inhale through basically the axis of the spine, through all the chakra energy centers to the pelvic floor, and then exhaling, coming back up and out. Make the process slow and gentle and easeful and comfortable. Knowing that you're connecting with this energy, which is your highest self now, and nourishing yourself throughout your whole body and being with it. And just let that orbit run without you thinking about it too much, because you've established it, it's happening. And now feel from the pelvic floor, you go down through the center of the legs, out the soles of the feet, down into your earth chakra, which metaphorically is deep in the earth. And this is the space that you take up here in the physical form. So we also talk about this as sending a taproot down, right? Like a tree trunk and its roots all the way to the core of the earth, where your physical being, the space that you take up on the earth, that space is held here for you. So now grounding into your taproot, your earth platform, deep into the core of the earth. And run that orbit, coming up through the soles of the feet, up the back body, up to the crown, all the way up to the star chakra. And then back down on the exhale, the front of the body, through the crown of the head, the roof of the mouth, the throat, heart, belly, pelvic floor, legs, soles of the feet, down to the earth chakra. So now we're connecting between these two areas, inhaling from the earth all the way through the whole body, through the energy centers primarily, out the crown up to your star chakra, exhaling down. A few more breaths with this awareness, up the back, down the front body. Keep it casual, keep it gentle. Keep the breath a natural, normal pace for yourself. And don't worry about how fast or slow you go. Just have awareness. And feeling your whole self being filled and vitalized and harmonized and nourished and cleared and softened and soothed and emptied of what needs to be let go of. And now for a few breaths, reverse the orbit, inhaling in from the crown down the front body, right? Basically through all the chakras and the legs and the soles of the feet, down to that earth chakra. And then exhale from the earth chakra back up the back body, all the way out to the star chakra. So inhaling from the star chakra down the body, the front of the body, through all the energy centers to your earth chakra, and then exhaling from the earth chakra, roughly the back body, but still going through all the energy centers back out to the star chakra. Just a few more breaths with this awareness. And then release your effort, release your awareness. Allow yourself to just lie in quiet stillness for a few breaths more, pausing, observing, absorbing, just resting a few more moments here. Then let's stretch the body out long, reaching the arms up overhead, the feet away. Like a big yawn for the whole body. And then let's walk the feet to the left, keeping the toes and knees pointing to the ceiling, keeping the legs and feet together. So keep the big toes together. It's as if you're standing, but you're lying down. And then lift the upper body and the arms and tilt to the left. So you're bringing the whole body into a C curve. Try to pay attention to keeping your head in the middle of the arms. The nose and chin are pointing to the ceiling. The toes and knees are pointing to the ceiling. The hips are staying level, so the two hip points are pointing to the ceiling. Backs of the hands on the floor overhead, and stretch the whole right side body out. See how long you can get yourself in this position with the support of the floor. And then gently come back to center, straighten it all out, and go to the opposite side. So you only take the legs as far to the right as you can keep the body flat, the whole back body staying grounded. So left side of the body isn't lifting in any way. The feet are charged like you're standing on the floor. So spread the soles of the feet, spread all 10 toes out, engage the legs, the flesh around the bones of the legs is activated. And then take the upper body, the arms and head, and move them to the right, keeping as much contact of the back body on the ground, on the floor as you can. The head is looking at the eyes are looking at the ceiling, the nose and chin are pointing to the ceiling. Take a few nice deep breaths. So if I stood over you, you would look like you were in a C going to your right. Everything, whole back body is staying flat on the ground. And then gently come back to center. Keep the legs charged. Bring the arms off the shoulders in a T and turn the palms down. Now press the fingers and palms into the floor and the arms. The legs are activated. All the flesh in the legs is activated. The feet are flexed. Toes are all 10 toes fanning out. And let's just take the head to the right as far as you can into your range of motion. And then gently take the head to the left, keeping the arms active, keeping the legs active, the belly's gently engaged. And then bring the head back to center. And just rock the nose side to side, keeping the back of the head on the floor, giving a little massage. And then pause in the middle and turn the palms up. Reach through the arms and fingers. Ground the backs of the hands and the arms. Legs are engaged, feet are flexed, toes are fanning out. Take the gaze to the right again a second time. Feel like the arms are reaching out from the center of the heart and the center of the spine. It's as if the arms are going to reach the opposite walls and push them away. It's like the feet and the head are going to reach the opposite walls and push them away. And then come through center and roll the head to the left. Everything is gently activated. Really waking up all these tissues, hugging the bones with your muscles and skin. And bring the head back to center. Keep it on the floor and just lift and lower the chin. Now massaging the neck in the other direction. And then relax. Bend the knees. And let's hug the knees towards the chest, holding on around the shins, and rock side to side. Massaging the whole back body, but also enjoying this rocking motion. It's very soothing to the nervous system. So let yourself explore how it can soothe you in any way you need for yourself. And then pause in the middle. And take hold of the knees with the palms of the hands, fingertips pointing down the shins. And simply straighten the elbows out and bend them, resisting with the legs as the knees move away from the torso and towards. So you're giving a little resistance in each direction. So when you push the knees away, you pull with the hands. And when you draw the knees in, you push with the hands. So you've got to move perhaps a little bit slower to be able to do this. And then pay attention to where you feel this happening. The legs are gently pressing together. The 10 toes are spreading, and the feet are gently flexed. It's as if you're reaching through the balls of the feet. So when you push the knees away, pull with the hands and let the elbows straighten out. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders back. And then when the knees come towards the belly, push away from the body with the arms. So you're really working the wrists, the bicep, the tricep in a very different way. Do a couple of more of those. And then keep the big toes together, and as if the legs are big stir sticks. Make big circles with the knees, keeping the big toe together, the two big toes together. In whatever direction you started in, do about 2 or 3 more, and then change direction. Circulate in the opposite direction. Paying attention to your breath, paying attention to your body. And then release the feet to the floor, take them wide and take them far enough away from your body so there's a little space behind the knees. And then just start to rock the knees side to side, rolling over the inner outer edges of both feet. The feet are as wide as the mat. And the elbows are bent with the fingertips pointing towards the wall opposite your head. And just gently rock the knees side to side. Nice, gentle movement. Feel the massage in the low belly and the groins and hip joints. Feel the massage across the sacrum and the upper middle buttock area. You might even feel the rib cage gently seesawing left and right. Might even feel the shoulder blades. So pay attention and move at a pace that is gentle, soothing. Find that pace for yourself. And then the next time the knees are to the left, we're going to bring the right arm up overhead in a big circle, keeping the head on the floor. Come on to the left side, and then curl up into a tight ball. And then open up part of the way, keep the knees to the left, and circulate the right arm back over to the right. So let's do that a few more times. Keeping the head on the floor, circulating the right arm overhead, up towards beyond the head, across the room to the left, lying on your left side, curl into a small ball, and then open up a little bit, keeping the knees bent to the left, and circulate the right arm back around to the right. Just do a couple of more of those. Really curl up when you come to that side fully. Pull yourself into a nice fetal position. And after you've done, 2 or 3 of those, come back to center. Hug the knees to the chest. Rock side to side. Pause in the middle, engage the belly, engage the pelvic floor, and draw yourself into a tight ball here in the middle, drawing the thighs into the belly, head, neck, and shoulders lifting towards the knees. And then lay the head, neck, and shoulders down. Take the legs and with the feet once again as wide as the mat, and the feet are far enough away from your torso so there's a little space behind the knees, and start rocking the knees side to side by rolling over the inner outer edges of the feet. Elbows are bent off the shoulders with the fingertips pointing towards the wall opposite your head. So once again, finding this gentle knee rocking. These are one of the Bartania basic six exercises. Basic muscular neural patterning. And then the next time the knees are to the right, just pause. And we'll do a few of this circulation on this side of the left arm. So head staying down, knees staying to the right. Left arm comes up overhead, coming all the way over onto the right side, curling up into a ball. And then opening it up, keeping the knees bent, keeping the knees to the right, and circulate the left arm back to the left. So do that a few times. And you know, it's about really just allowing the floor to support you and as little effort as possible, initiating and conducting the movement. All right, and you can see we're moving through some very powerful patterning, the fetal position. We're moving in a spiral. We're moving laterally and opening and closing from the center, from the core. Do one or two more and then come back to center. And hug the knees to the chest when you get there, and rock side to side. And then gently bring the feet down and come into a constructive rest with the feet wide, toes in, knees touching, and then cross your forearms and bring them onto your forehead. And just gently, ever so slightly, push the forehead skin towards the top of the skull. And let the back body be grounded in its own natural way. And feel the weight now with the arms onto the forehead. Feel the spreading of the feet and sacrum. Feel the opening, broadening, and widening of the armpits. And just take a few breaths here, just lying in constructive rest. So we're moving this way on purpose, kind of having a moon class, honoring the moon, the feminine divine, the nurturing qualities of the universe, of the creative aspect. The mother, Lunar, grandmother moon. In the Mohawk creation story, it's said that the earth was able to receive life on it after a giant asteroid or some space object crashed into the earth, and a big piece of the earth broke off and went out into orbit around the planet. And that massive destruction made the properties and conditions able to develop in a way such that organic life could begin to emerge. And the piece that flew out and became the moon is the grandmother. Let's release out of that nice relaxing position. Roll to one side and take a few breaths here before you sit yourself up. And let's just sit up for a moment, allowing our body, mind, and spirit some time to become more awake. And let's take a little circulation motion of the head, gently exploring every increment in whatever your range of motion is today. Noticing if you have any kinky areas that are crickling and crackling, and change direction. Let your breath flow in its own natural rhythm here, supporting the shins with the feet and ankles or sitting on a cushion, cross-legged or with the legs out, whatever is comfortable for you. And then the next time the chin comes around the front, just rock it side to side, massaging deeply into the front of the throat and stretching out the back of the neck bones. Just a gentle, slow movement, like a little pendulum swinging left and right, the chin. And then lift the face up. I thought it would be lovely if we did a little bit of a moon salute flow. So we'll come to a standing position. And we'll do a very gentle moon, lunar flow, lunar salute. So feet are either together or fist distance apart into Tadasana. Charge the legs. Feel the lifting of the muscles of the back thighs into the buttocks, supporting, right, the connection of the legs to the torso and grounding us down. And then from that firmness, the spine floats up, right? So the pelvis handles the structure, the stability, the mobility of our body, of our architecture. The belly, right, in tandem with that, the sacrum and the hips, helps lift the rest of the torso and the spinal column up to our hands and head, where we express into the world. Arms are charged. Take a few breaths, just standing still and feeling the connection. Once again, maybe sending that strong root down into the earth, connecting to all the earth energies now happening, the stories of spring and birth and regrowth and emergence, vitality. And then feel yourself rising up into the cosmos, into the infinite realms of space and air. And let's inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands down. 2 more times. Follow your fingertips with your peripheral gaze. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bend the knees. Bring the hands to the floor. Come into a forward bend. Inhale up, flat back. Concave upper back, engage the belly, charge the legs and feet. Exhale, fold. Step back to a downward facing dog. Take a nice inhale here. An equally full exhale here. And come on to the knees. Come back into child's pose. Forehead down, palms up next to the feet. Nice full inhale here. Complete full exhale here. On the next inhale, roll up. Bring the hands and palms and fingertips down behind the body. Straighten the elbows out. You're sitting on the heels, or you can put a blanket or a block there. And arch the spinal column. If it's comfortable, you can lift the hips, push the floor away, straighten the elbows out, draw the elbows and shoulders back. Chakravirasana. Exhale, fold into child's. Inhale, interlace the hands at the low back. Exhale, lift the hips, come on the crown of the head, lift the arms overhead. Nice deep inhale. Nice full exhale. Nice big inhale. Exhale, roll back to child's. Inhale, extended child's. Come onto the forearms and creep the body through until the belly comes down on the floor. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, come into Sphinx, charge the legs, tops of the feet grounding. Forearms, wrists, hands, ground it. And you're kind of pulling back with the forearms and hands, catching the pubic bone on the mat and lengthening the spine. Shoulder blades behind the heart, back of the neck long. Bend the right knee, turn the head to the right. Flex the right foot. Straighten the right leg out, bring the gaze center. Bend the left knee, take the gaze to the left. Straighten the left knee, bring the gaze back to center. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Press yourself up to table, to downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, look forward, come forward to forward fold. Inhale, up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, round up through chair to Tadasana. Hands at your sides. Stand still for a moment. One full inhale, one full exhale. Nice activated mountain pose. Inhale the arms up. Follow the fingertips with your peripheral gaze. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bend the knees, bring the hands down, come to a forward fold. Inhale up, flat back. Exhale, fold, step back for a downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale. Full complete exhale. 2 more. Nice full inhale. Full complete exhale. Nice full inhale. Full complete exhale. Come to your knees. Extended child's. Child's. Nice full inhale. Full complete exhale. Nice full inhale. Full complete exhale. Nice full inhale. Full complete exhale. Next inhale, roll up over the hands and fingertips, Chakravarasana. Take that gentle back bend once you're there. Nice full inhale. Full complete exhale. Lower down. Back to child's. Nice deep inhale. Interlace the hands at the low back. Exhale, lift the hips, come onto the crown of the head. Draw the arms up overhead. Nice full inhale. Full complete exhale. 2 more. Nice full inhale. Full complete exhale. Nice full inhale. Full complete exhale. Rest back into child's. Inhale, extended child's. Exhale, come onto the forearms and kind of creep the body forward close to the ground. Once the belly comes down, come into Sphinx. Bend the right knee, flex the foot, look to the right. Make sure the elbows are under the shoulders. Come back to center, drawing the spine long. Bend the left knee, flex the foot, look to the left. Straighten the left leg, gaze comes back center. Nice full inhale, full complete exhale. Nice full inhale, full complete exhale. Nice full inhale, full complete exhale. Release down, comes your table to downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, bring the feet forward to forward bend. Nice deep inhale, flattening the back, lift the torso. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, round up through chair, all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana. Nice full inhale. Full, complete exhale. 2 more breaths. Nice, strong Tadasana. Nice, full inhale. Full, complete exhale. Nice, full inhale. Full, complete exhale. One more time. Inhale the arms up. Follow the fingertips to peripheral gaze. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. Really lengthen the body. Ground into the earth. Rising up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bend the knees. Bring the hands down. Forward fold. Inhale up. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Step back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Full, complete inhale. Soft, smooth exhale. Full, complete inhale. Soft, smooth exhale. Full, complete inhale. Soft, smooth exhale. Come to all fours. Extended child's. Nice, full inhale. Full, complete exhale. Inhale, rise up. Ground the hands and fingers. Chakravirasana. Nice, full inhale. Full, complete exhale. 2 more. Nice, full inhale, arching the back. Push the floor away. Full, complete exhale. Full, complete exhale. Long, smooth exhale. Ground the hips. Come to child's. Next inhale, interlace the hands at the low back. Exhale, lift the hips, come on the crown of the head. Draw the arms overhead. 3 breaths. Full, complete exhale. Long, smooth inhale. Full, complete exhale. Long, smooth inhale. Full, complete exhale. Long, smooth inhale. Full, complete exhale. Release to child's. Inhale, extended child's. Bring the weight on the forearms. Gently creep crawl through until the belly comes down. Bring the elbows under the shoulders. Set your Sphinx pose. Full, complete inhale. Bend the right knee. Bring the heel towards your buttock. Look to the right. Inhale, come back to center, leg down. Exhale, bend the left knee. Look to the left, flex the left foot. Back to center on the next breath, holding full, complete inhale. Exhale, smooth and long. Full, complete inhale. Exhale, smooth and long. Full, complete inhale. Exhale, smooth and long. Release down through table to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. The full, complete inhale. Long, smooth exhale. Full, complete inhale. Long, smooth exhale. Full, complete inhale. Long, smooth exhale. Look forward, come forward to forward bend. Inhale up, flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, round up through chair to Tadasana. A couple of breaths here. On your next exhale, come down into a squat. If you can't come all the way down, stopping where is the appropriate place for you. Hands to the heart, if you can get your balance there. Gently, carefully place the knees down. Keep the toes turned under if you can. Bring the hands behind or alongside. Ground the palms, straighten the elbows out. Keep the sit bones on the heels. Arch the spine. Press into the floor with the feet, knees, and hands. Come back up on top and sit down. Let the soles of the feet come together. As the knees flare out to the sides, cobbler's pose or butterfly pose, and let's just round down. Full inhale, long, smooth exhale. Full inhale, long, smooth exhale. Couple of more breaths, just like that. Just gently sit up and take the legs out wide, at least as wide as the mat. You're sitting in the other direction. I turn to face the camera. Toes and knees to the ceiling, tall spine. Let's inhale the arms up, turn towards the left leg and reach out towards beyond the toes. Turning the flesh of the belly towards the left thigh, keeping the legs and feet charged. Let your breath flow, supporting with your hands. Nice, deep inhale, long, smooth exhale. Each breath, awareness in the flow. From the beginning to the end of the inhale, from the beginning to the end of the exhale. Let's gently walk to center, supporting yourself where that is with a long spine. Long, smooth inhales, full, complete exhale. And gently support yourself upright. Inhale the arms up, turn towards the right leg, and reach out over the opposite side, just like you did on the left. And once you're in your stretch, long, smooth inhale, full, complete exhale. Gently working with the breath to expand into your range of motion with gentleness, with kindness, with compassion, with awareness, with attentiveness. Now let's gently walk back to center. Once again, trying to keep the spine long here. Several long, smooth inhales, long, smooth exhales. Holding, supporting in any way you need. Legs and feet are staying active. And gently support yourself upright. Bring the legs to center and just bounce them a few times. And then bring the hands to the hips and walk with the hips and legs forward a few times and walk back a few times. Nice and gentle. And the next time you come back, just bend the knees and you can slowly lower yourself down, or you can roll to one side and lay down. And once you get there, let's finish where we started with a nice long stretch of the whole body, reaching to the opposite ends of the wall with the fingertips and toe tips. Lengthening. You can move the feet and legs around if that feels okay. And then gently bring your body into your best position for Shavasana. Letting yourself come to this place of resting, pausing, absorbing, processing, and integrating. So as we journey with the cosmos through this cycling of seasons, of moons, pause for a moment to reflect on how you relate to your mind, to new beginnings in your life, to adventure, to being vulnerable, to taking risks, to realizing your potentials and visions and dreams. What seeds are you planting in exploration of your spirit? What are your daydreams and imagining wanderings? Let them all be fueled and invigorated and ignited by this energy of the spring and the full moon. Being grateful to be alive today with all the blessings, the abundance of the blessings in the world all around you, nature, the food you eat, the water you drink, the air you breathe, your loved ones, your circle of family and friends. Giving thanks to the abundance that the earth provides for us in all ways. We're always cared for. And above all, endeavoring to connect to the joy of the gift of life, of the spirit having a journey in this body on this planet. So perhaps even thinking back to your own birth and being grateful for the grace and gift of your life. With all its trials and tribulations and triumphs and failures, happiness and sadness, it's a great gift to be alive. Celebrate with the spring, life. So for a few moments, just resting in quiet stillness here in Shavasana. Resolve to carry with you any good you can from your time here today. Feeling the touch and flow of the breath at your nostril tips. Bring the breath in, draw it down to your fingertips and toe tips, up to the crown of your head. One last time, circulating through your whole body with your awareness in the prana. And gently, as you feel ready, with compassion and kindness, roll to one side